Hey friends, Gary here. Welcome to today's video. Today I just want to share 4 different types of camera that every photographer needs for the ultimate content creation experience. So these are some cameras that you need for both photography and video to be able to capture any kinds of content in different kinds of situation. Anyway, collecting all these different kinds of camera will make you feel a little bit like Thanos from the Avengers movie. It's like collecting the Infinity Stones. It will make you feel powerful. But yeah, this is probably my own interpretation. Some of the cameras might not be fully necessary for you. It really depends on what you need. But generally, with these 4 different kinds of cameras, I'm able to capture all of different kinds of photography and video needs in different kinds of situation, whether it's casual photography, casual filmmaking, or serious photography or video project. So the first type of camera is definitely your mirrorless camera. This is my Micro Four Thirds camera. It's the Panasonic Lumix GX850. This is what we call a hybrid camera. It can do both photography and video, and this will produce the absolute best image quality in terms of photography and video in your entire camera arsenal. So yeah, one thing about mirrorless cameras in general is that you can change the lenses, so you'll be able to become very flexible if you want to change different kinds of focal lengths, get different kinds of zooms and looks. So it's just very versatile and it's just very dependable and reliable. So this is what I will use for serious photography projects if I'm doing something that's mission critical. It doesn't really matter what camera format do you choose. I'm using Micro Four Thirds again. This is the Panasonic Lumix camera, but you can also use APS-C camera like the Sony E-mount or Fuji, or full frame cameras like Canon, Nikon, and also Sony. You can even use medium format. However, one thing with mirrorless camera in general is that they're going to be the largest camera in your collection compared to the other cameras that I will mention later. So it's not that easy for pocketability and for traveling, and it's not really the most portable. But with the right combination of cameras and lens, you can still do it for travel and it can still be portable enough. I mean, look at my camera. It's small, it's lightweight, and I can just bring it anywhere with me. Next type of camera that you should have is definitely smartphone camera. Over here I have the Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 5. Not the newest or the greatest, but this is almost kind of like my Swiss Army knife when it comes to photography and video. It's not the best tool for the job. I mean, in terms of image quality, your mirrorless camera will definitely give you much better image quality. But in a pinch, for a non-serious photography or video project, you can always use your phone. Phone nowadays have 3 different kinds of lenses. Usually, one is ultra wide, one is normal, and one is telephoto. It is flexible enough for capturing most different kinds of contents. The strength with the smartphone camera is not the image quality, but the portability. You always carry your phone every day with you, everywhere you go, so you'll always have a camera ready. And when you don't have a mirrorless camera with you, when you are presented with a nice photography opportunity or video opportunity, in a pinch you can always rely on your smartphone. One thing about smartphone that I don't really like is it's not the image quality. I mean, image quality is more than good enough in my opinion, but it's an all-in-one device. You make calls with your phone, you receive text with your phone, you do email with your phone, and sometimes those notifications can really disrupt your photography process or filmmaking process. You're always constantly bombarded. People are trying to connect with you. So yeah, it could be a distraction, but nevertheless still a great camera device. Next type of camera is definitely an action camera. So this is a camera that you will need for capturing photo or video in some extreme situation, in a high-risk environment. Maybe you are doing motorbike, maybe you are swimming, maybe you are running, then an action cam is the camera that you will usually go for instead of your precious mirrorless camera or your phone. Usually action camera is used only for video, but you can still do photography in a pinch with an action camera. I know some people really like the ultra wide angle focal length of the action camera, especially for capturing landscape photography when they are hiking or camping or things like that. If you're not really doing video, it's not really a must-have in my opinion. This is just a nice thing to have. However, I want to encourage you to at least try video if you are a photographer. Video is a whole nother world. It's a little bit more complicated, but it's so fun and I think it can complement photography really well. Anyway, most action cameras are rugged and weatherproof and even submersible, making it possible for you to use this in some very specific angles that you cannot cover with your regular mirrorless camera or your phone. Next type of camera is completely optional and I call it the vlogging camera. It's only for video, and again, if you're not really doing video, then this might not be what you really need. However, if you create plenty of video like what I'm doing right now, making videos for YouTube, then I think this is a really nice solution, especially if you want to create much better and faster and easier talking head videos like what I'm doing right now. For example, it's the camera that's currently recording this video right now. It's the DJI Osmo Pocket 3, a small vlogging camera with built-in gimbal. I think it's really nice for walking around, so you get stable footage with that smooth gimbal. I mean, you can replace this type of camera with the previous cameras that I just mentioned. You can vlog with your mirrorless camera, with your phone, or with your action camera, and you can still get good enough result. But there are some drawbacks of using those cameras instead of a dedicated vlogging camera. For a regular mirrorless camera, it's usually large and heavy, and it's not inconspicuous. People will look at you and you'll draw lots of attention, so it's not really that nice. Now with a phone, yeah, phone is nice for vlogging, but again, it's an all-in-one device and you'll start to see notification and then the phone will ring because somebody tried to call you, or you'll receive some text, and it can really disrupt your filmmaking process. And also you can use an action camera. I've used action camera for vlogging many times and I got great result, but the image quality I think is still not up to the standard of a dedicated vlogging camera like the DJI Osmo Pocket 3. As of right now, dedicated vlogging cameras are really limited. The only options are this DJI Osmo Pocket 3 or its previous versions, Pocket 2 and Pocket 1, or the knockoff versions like Tech or some other camera gimbal solution. But hopefully in the future we'll see more iterations of this kind of camera. I think it's really cool. It has helped me a lot to create more contents on my YouTube channel with relative ease and quicker as well. Anyway, I want to summarize this video. If you're only doing photography, you're not really doing video, then the cameras that you need are a dedicated mirrorless camera with interchangeable lens system and a smartphone. With these two different kinds of cameras, you'll be able to capture any kind of photography needs. If you're doing video, you will need both of these cameras and also a action camera and a dedicated vlogging camera. With these 4 different kinds of cameras, you'll be covered to capture all sorts of photography and video needs. However, if you're not doing video, you're only doing photography, I really encourage you to learn more about video, about filmmaking just a little bit. If you are interested in learning video from me, I will make a video about making video for a photographer in the future. If you are interested about that, please let me know on the comment down below, and if I get enough comments and likes, then I will definitely make one for you. And that wraps up today's video. So that is all for the different kinds of cameras that you need to capture all sorts of different kinds of photography and video needs. So I want to know more about you guys, so please comment down below which camera types that you have and you use frequently. Also, if you have any question, please comment down below as well. I will try my best to answer them. Also, don't forget to support my channel by liking this video, sharing this video, subscribing to my channel down below. And if you want to support my channel even further, consider using the affiliate links on the description below, or use the super thanks button to make a small donation to my channel. Thank you. I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.